A tough go of it in the first half, and Cody Burns directed the 3 touchdown drives. And that Gus Malzahn offense, he said that when at the first practice, he thought his team was shocked at what he was trying to put in.
and it's completely different. And you have to think about a guy. You take Cody Burns, you take Neil Caudle, and you look at the past 3 seasons. They've gone from one end of the spectrum to the other, now back, sort of. So 3 completely different styles of offense in 3 years for these young men. It's difficult to grab a hold of.
Well, Gene Chizik has gone from orange to blue on the shirt, so he's ready to go for the second half here. And a final comment on the offense, he said he wants to get his, Gus Malzahn said he wants to get his guys in basketball shape, and I suppose that's really the way they're going to run up and down the field. That's what's going to need to happen. As we await things to start here in the second half, and Cody Burns charges onto the field. Coach Chizik has put his offense at the 20-yard line. They're going to turn around here in the second half. Go from north to south. Cody Burns in the shotgun. Davis Hooper was the man in motion. Justin Albert now playing with Cody Burns, takes the pitch and picks up a couple of yards before he got drilled.
Nice pursuit on that defense, and this is something that this offense is going to do. Run a little option, get outside, but you see El Toro Freeman and company coming over to make the stop. Looked like there was a hold there for that play. Took a little bit long time to develop. Defense closes quickly.
3 wide receivers to Cody Burns' left. Albert moves from right to left and has the football. Albert with a little running room. First down and more, out toward the 40-yard line. A nice run for the redshirt freshman walk-on from Prattville.
Great cut. North and south play. It's kind of a little shotgun read, and there's the cut right there, off center. Make one cut and then get north and south. Face mask downfield, but that's going to be another one of those big plays, a 15-yard plus play for this Auburn offense.
It was a 16-yard play, tack on 2 points for the Auburn offense. And it's a first down at the just over the 39-yard line, shy of the 40. And Cody Burns off the play action, wants to throw, throws the ball behind Ralph Spry. It's incomplete. Spry kind of was starting to turn upfield and had to come back. It was thrown behind him. So.
That's an area where Cody Burns is going to have to improve. He's going to have to turn his hips. He's going to have to completely close down to make that throw, face that receiver. Don't try to use all arm and just sling it out there. Going to have to work on those fundamentals, and that's a throw there. Fundamentals were off, and that's why it's behind him and in the dirt.
So now 2 backs to the right of Cody Burns. Little option play, pitches to Albert, and a nice job closing on that by El Toro Freeman once again. Let's go down to Melissa.
Yeah, you know, Gus Malzahn is probably best known for running that Wildcat package when he was at Arkansas. It's a variation of the single wing, of course. The Razorbacks went on to have a lot of success running that using Derry McFadden. Now, Malzahn says he will run the Wildcat package here at Auburn, and Mario Fannin, he's got the best shot at being that go-to guy. Fannin played at several positions last year. He'll do it again this year. Even took a few direct snaps last season and played a little quarterback in high school. Malzahn says they haven't gotten that far yet this spring, but he has every intention of installing it this fall and plans to open the formation up for competition for incoming players as well. So you could see a couple of guys having the opportunity to run the Wildcat formation this upcoming season, guys.
Well, Melissa, that's a great point, because just because we're not going to see it today doesn't mean we're not going to see it in the fall, as Cody Burns goes up top, in and out of the hands of Derek Winter. It looked like a good throw, looked like he had a chance to catch it, but Winter stretching the field, and Burns' longest throw of the day is incomplete.
A little double fake. So he's going to fake up the middle, fake the reverse. Have to have that time. Good job by the offensive line, and Cody Burns, a good job just putting this ball out there, giving his receiver a chance to make a play. Winter is unable to haul it in.
Drew Cole did a nice job closing things and got a hand and an arm in there to help disrupt the vision, if not disrupt the ball.
And back to that Wildcat offense, so many people really thought that that was Gus Malzahn's base offense. But you have to remember, you had a guy in Felix Jones, another first-round draft pick at tailback, and also on the outside, you had big 85 Marcus Monk, a 6'5 playmaker at wide receiver. So you have that much talent on the field. you can kind of bunch it together there and make yourself a little more one-dimensional. And McFadden was a guy who could throw the ball a little bit as well, but that's not what some people think. That was his base offense. Not so much Gus Malzahn's base offense. It's just those were his strengths, and he tinkered his offense around where they were strong.
I find it interesting that Malzahn's not coming in with just a system. Here, you guys are going to have to play like this. He's going to adjust his system and the things he likes to do and the way he likes to do it to the personnel he has to work with.
And that's how you have to be successful. I think that's where Auburn struggled last year. I don't think anybody had a problem implementing the spread offense, but you have to, at some point, sit back and say, hey, we're going to run the spread, but maybe we should ease into this a little bit because we don't have a Julio Jones. We don't have an Earl Bennett out of Vanderbilt. We don't have a Dwayne Bowe out of LSU a few years ago. We don't have those big-time playmakers at wide receiver, and we don't have those offensive linemen who are lighter and leaner and used to getting out in space, or those shifty-type tailbacks. We have big north and south-type tailbacks, so to try to go completely overhauled to the spread made it difficult from a personnel standpoint.
And there's Ted Roof, the defensive coordinator, being spoken to, it appears, by Gene Chizik. A good smile, things they obviously want to see from the defensive side of the ball. A 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line here as Neil Caudill gets his opportunity. Big hole for Ontario McCaleb, and there he goes. The freshman from Florida is gone. Ontario McCaleb, big touchdown.
I'll tell you, the thing that has to stand out right there, breakaway speed. Even 20, 30 yards downfield in this play, watch Ontario McCaleb to continue to pull away from the defenders. Safety takes a bad angle, which maybe not such a bad angle, it's just you don't expect the guy to be coming that fast.
Well, we have heard a lot about McCaleb, the fastest player on the team by all accounts, and he shows his speed with a 70-yard touchdown run. The point after is good, and the Auburn offense adds to its lead. Ontario McCaleb can take a breather because he has busted a big one at Auburn. Welcome back to Auburn, where Ontario McCaleb has shown the speed we have heard so much about. And I would imagine, Cole, that Auburn fans will be getting the opportunity to see more of McCaleb this fall.
So much hype surrounding McCaleb coming into the spring, and he has that speed to breakaway back, and he's not an every down back. He's not a 30-carry-a-game back, but in this offense, you don't have to be to make plays.
Neil Caudill with time, airs it out, almost picked, but it's complete. First big pass play of the day for Caudill as Darvin Adams makes the catch.
Neil Caudill throws such a nice ball. He really has that tight spiral. He shows you good protection up front by the offensive line when he has time. Moves to his left, and look at that spiral. The ball was tipped. So good concentration on the part of the wide receiver there, but still Neil Caudill, patience in the pocket, throws a good ball, intercepted even though it was tipped.
Caudill again, up top. Has a man in Darvin Adams, but just overthrew him. Wonder how big Adams' eyes got on that.
Had to be in. Auburn fans' eyes are excited there because they didn't see this last year. They didn't see the offense going down the field, stretching the field, taking chances deep. It just was non-existent for the Tigers last season. So you have to be excited as a fan for this ball club to say, hey, no matter what, we're going to give ourselves a few shots downfield every game.
2nd and 10 from just across midfield. Caleb on the play action. Caudill rolling to his right. Again has a man. Quindarius Carr caught inside the 10, inside the 5, and a big play for Neil Caudill's offense.
Number 85, Quindarius Carr.
And again, you say, thank you, Gus Malzahn. You're giving us a couple shots downfield. Caudill going play action here again. Ron Isom just washes his man all the way down over the center.
First and goal from the 4.
Ball not perfectly thrown, but he's on the run. He knew his man had space. That's a tough throw to make.
But thrown in a way that Carr could make a play on the ball. He was able to wait for it, does. The 45-yard play is an explosive one. Mario Fannin, touchdown. Caudill to Fannin, quick strike, offense.
For the blue team, touchdown.
Saw that play develop early. Mario Fannin comes in motion. Neil Caudill, another play action, 6 is out. Mario Finn is right there. Just a good job of not wasting time.